ATP tennis players, be afraid, be very afraid, because there's a new, refreshed Jannik Sinner who looks even better than before out there on the tour. He's just destroyed Casper Ruud 6-love, 6-1. And this is my post-match reaction. That's right. I can't quite believe what I've just witnessed. One of the quickest quarterfinals I think you'll ever see. Jannik Sinner does a demolition job on Casper Ruud. 6-love, 6-1. What on earth did we witness, says this tweet. Just his fourth match after 3 months away. And one game dropped against a two-time Roland Garros finalist. It's a head scratcher, that's for sure. I thought this was going to be his toughest test. I thought Ruud may be able to give him a really good match, but he just looked on a different planet out there. Jannik Sinner didn't put a foot wrong in the whole match. Started so strong, powerful off both wings, dominant the whole way through this entire match. And I've never looked at Casper Ruud and seen a guy whose best surface is this type of surface at Rome just look bemused. Didn't look like he had a clue on how to handle somebody this good on a tennis court. It's now Sinner's first Rome semi-final, 11th Masters semi-final, 25th straight win, and 19th straight set. And with that, he's now won 25 consecutive sets against top 10 players. Yes, you read that correctly. There's nobody better. And there were people who were joining the comments after a couple of matches saying, stop hyping him up. He's only just come back. He didn't look that good. Well, what do you say now after that performance? Surely you're eating your words, because the fear that most people probably had, and the one thing that I saw reiterated over the last 3 months, is if you don't get a rusty Jannik Sinner coming back, then you're probably going to get one that's free of all ailments and aches and pains, and the freshest possible Jannik Sinner that you've ever seen. And that's what it looks like we've got, because this performance was something sent from above. And maybe there's some reason behind that, because before he played this match, he's been in touch with the new Pope. So maybe he's been blessed with some extra, extra skills, extra levels, or maybe, I don't know what's happened, but it's something going on in Rome right now, something going on that's going through Jannik Sinner's body that is allowing him to play on a level that seems almost godlike. I'm sure people will not disagree. I've never seen anybody, even Rafa, do that to Casper Ruud on a clay court. Yes, we've seen him bagel him at Roland Garros, but this was an hour long, this match, and Casper Ruud wasn't even in it once. It wasn't competitive at all. And when Casper Ruud won a game, he gave this reaction, which you've got to really like Casper Ruud for this reaction, because he knows in this moment, this was embarrassing. This was something he couldn't do anything about. There's something probably never happened to him before. And you gotta respect him. He's a good sport. He's one of the most likable tennis players on the tour, but he knows when he's beaten, and beaten convincingly. And Jannik Sinner becomes the 5th man this century to win 25 consecutive matches. We've got Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray, and Jannik Sinner. It says, you know you're doing something right when you're listed next to those guys. Yes, indeed. I'm sort of a bit lost for words for how to describe the performance. It just seemed that everything he did was brilliant. The movement, the forehand, the backhand, the shot selection, everything it's almost perfect. I'm sure everybody will agree as well. I don't know how you can disagree with this performance. It was as close to perfection as I've seen, if not this tournament, if ever. It's crazy to say. And there's probably people saying, oh, stop praising Jannik Sinner. You can only speak about what you've witnessed. And it was incredible. And Jannik Sinner, 23 years and 264 days, is the youngest player to claim 14 plus consecutive ATP Masters 1000 match wins since Rafael Nadal in 2007. He is a machine. In that first set, he won 25 out of the 32 points. That's just ridiculous. And this is what he said afterwards. I was feeling great on the court today. I think we all saw that. I think he cracked a bit of a smile there as well. And it's the first time in history 2 Italian men are into the Rome semi-finals at the same time. Lorenzo Musetti and Jannik Sinner. Will we get an all-Italian final? That's the big question. I think Jannik Sinner is going to be the hot favorite to make the final and probably the hot favorite to win the final if he continues to play like this. Casper Ruud, I gotta have one more mention. When he came to the net, this was the look on his face. It wasn't dejection, and it was just somebody just knew he was beat. And this is what he said afterwards. He said, I think it was more fun than anything. You just look at the guy and you say, this is next level shit. So mentally, what was it like feeling ineffective on the court? They asked him, given that you're one of the best players in the world yourself. Do you just shut this loss off and move on? Casper said, no, it doesn't feel so bad, honestly. I think it was more fun than anything, even though I lost 0-1. You just look at the guy and think this is next level shit. Excuse my language, but I don't know what else to say. It was almost fun to witness at the same time. Of course, I wish it was a closer match. I wish I could have given the people and the fans a longer, closer match. But I think that I was there ready to play, but he was just even readier. Every area of my good shots he matched with even better back. I couldn't re-answer with a better shot. That was just the story of the match. Yeah, he summed it up perfectly. He knows better than anybody what it was like out there, and he holds his hands up. Well done to Casper Ruud for being so honest. And this one, just to finish off, Cerundolo dining with friends tonight. Yeah, I won 9 games against that Sinner. He did indeed. That just goes to show Francisco Cerundolo put up a very good test against Jannik Sinner, but is Sinner just getting better and better? And what does this lay in store for Tommy Paul in the semi-finals? Tell us in that comment section below your thoughts on the match and your thoughts on if Jannik Sinner is going to go on and win the whole damn thing. I want to hear your thoughts, and if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll bring you some more reactions coming up later.